greatness is not just given to you, you earn it.
Good morning, beautiful people.
What is up, beautiful people? If this is your first time checking my channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe right down below. Now, before we get into this video, I'm gonna wait for you to do that and give you a quick introduction of who I am. Garry, I'm an entrepreneur, I love motivating people. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram right here, and let's get right into this video. So, today I'm gonna be telling you 3 things that are gonna transform your life no matter what situation you're in. And it's gonna be what elevates you: consistency, repetition, baby. Those 3 things are gonna change your life. So go ahead and stay tuned to the end of this video. You're gonna realize how important elevation is. Now, first one, repetition. You don't ever get anything done if you do it one time. No matter what it is, whether you're going outside to kick a ball or if you're going to eat a chip, you always do it more than once because you get used to it. That's how you train your muscles, okay? Your brain works in a way where you train. Your brain is a muscle, right? You train to do things. You condition it to do things because of repetition, right?
Wait till you see the
bulky or get strong in the gym or this, that, and the other if you don't do it multiple times. We all know this. This is why we went to school for more than 1 year, because we realized that to instill that knowledge and that activity and that habit, you have to be doing it more than one time. Okay, so that's repetition. The next one is consistency. And guys, I cannot stress this enough. Consistency will always win, okay? No matter if you keep falling down and keep falling down and keep falling down, if you are consistent, no matter what you do in your life, you will achieve greatness. And greatness is just not given to you. You have to earn it. And when they say being an entrepreneur is one of the most difficult things in life, I believe it wholeheartedly. Oh, shout out. This is one of my pieces of my merch on my clothing brand. Go ahead and check it out. This color is actually not available anymore. It's a tricolor rose, so check out the link in the description. I'll go ahead and throw up the link right here as well. And go ahead and check it out. But going back to what I was saying about greatness and consistency. Greatness is made in those little moments of failure, okay? Little stepping stones are what brings you to greatness. LeBron did not win the NBA Finals his first year in the NBA because he had many little failures, but he consistently went at it, and look at him now, okay? The greatest at me. Go ahead and at me, okay? The greatest basketball player alive on the planet right now. Don't care what you say, it's a fact, and that's that. But continue more on that. Greatness is not just given to you, you earn it. You don't earn it, you don't just go outside and say, hey, I'm gonna get a car, and they just give it to you because you want a car. No, you go through a process, and the process is what makes you the greatest person you can be to achieve that greatness, to be put in that position that you're meant to be in so you can get that thing that you're after and you seek and desire. Because I'm a holy man, right? God has a plan for you, and you have to follow his path and his plan, okay? And if you don't believe in that, I apologize, but it's the facts and that's just what I believe, okay? And with that being said, you have to trust his plan. There's a lot of times we try to go off the road, we try to do this, that, and the other, but for some reason we get nudged back onto the path because God has a plan for us, and that's what he wants us to follow. Because he knows that if we follow that path, if we get knocked down 1 billion times and we get back up, that at the end of that path, we will be given the tools and the key, and that really, like the treasure chest will say, the pot at the end of the rainbow will be given to us just because of that simple fact that we kept getting up, we were consistent, and we stayed the course, okay? Now, the last thing, the most important thing when it comes, if you have repetition and consistency down, this last one will elevate your life. Literally, elevate, that's the word, elevation will change your life. Now, a lot of times in our life, we put a limit on what we believe we can achieve, right? And if you think to yourself that your idea is, too absurd, that's perfect. Because nobody gets anything done thinking in a basic way. Elon Musk started Tesla. You know how many people probably told him that's a horrible idea, SpaceX told him that's a horrible idea, but look at us, getting ready to go buy a Tesla. Even though it's a crazy idea. Imagine someone telling Jeff Bezos, wow, you're gonna start a website selling books? You know what Amazon is worth these days? Do you see everything you can buy on Amazon? How quick it can come to your door? That's because he thought his crazy idea, he was convinced that if he elevated his mind and he knew wholeheartedly, no matter what, that he was gonna go through the repetition, go through the process and be consistent through it all, that his vision would come to fruition, okay? And that only came about because he decided to elevate his mind and think outside the box, okay? Now, if you do that, that simple fact right now will go ahead and start to push you. You have to raise your lid. Don't cap your mind on what you think you can do. If you think you can make $10,000 in a month, why not think you can make 20? Why not think you can make 100,000? It's that simple. It's the power of suggestion. It's really simple, law of attraction. If you believe things and you work at it constantly, consistently, through repetition and all that, it will come to fruition. It might not be in the timeline that you think is gonna happen, but it's gonna be in the timeline that's meant to happen for your life, okay? Now, last point going on elevation, you have to, in life as a whole, with repetition, consistency, you have to try things a different way, okay? The definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. It doesn't work like that. And expecting the same result, I believe it is. But in order for you to achieve greatness, and be the maximum, the best absolute person you can be, it's gonna really boil down to you sitting down and looking at yourself right now in the mirror. I want you to get up, pause this video, come back at the end, of course, pause this video, go look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're amazing, and in 5 years, you will have that Lambo, you will have that house, you will be worth $3 million, you will have a beautiful wife, beautiful family, you will achieve greatness, you will be traveling all over the world, you will finish school, you will get that degree, you will be put in that position to have the best job ever, because you got off your behind and you told yourself and you believed it. Law of attraction, your mind is powerful. Your mind is powerful, guys, okay? Now, if you don't believe your mind is powerful, think about it. Your whole brain, which is a single muscle, controls everything in your body. Literally everything in your body. And it's just because you made a decision that you're gonna do something. Your brain is a muscle and it's powerful. And you have to believe in yourself, okay? Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't hype yourself up, if you don't believe in your dreams, who else will? If you don't believe you're good at something, who else will? Simple as that. And self-love is the greatest thing you can have, okay? If you have self-love, no matter what you put your mind to, you're gonna do it. If you're confident in what you're doing, if you have repetition, if you have consistency, and you elevate your mind and raise your lid, any single thing that you think of, you can achieve. And I guarantee it, okay? Because when you fail, you learn a lesson, okay? Failure is just lessons. You don't really fail. The only time you fail is if you stop doing something. If you keep doing it, you're not failing. You're just not getting to the end of the tunnel yet. It's just little lessons, okay? Keep your lessons behind you and your blessings in front of you. And that's all I want you guys to know today, man. I love you guys. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe below. Click the link, check out my website, follow me on Instagram right here, GarryWatch4. I love you guys, and if you're having a bad day, I hope this video helped you. Please stay tuned because I will be consistently bringing out great content for you. Share it with your friends. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Peace out. All love. Deuces.
You can do it, mean.